Hi, and thanks for watching again. This video is going to be sort of a two-part video, and I'll have chapter links in the playback below so you can skip through the two if you want to. But the first part is going to be about making my modded GE-7 available on Reverb. And the second part is going to be about trying the mod with a new op amp instead of the 5532 that I used in the previous video. But anyway, so about a year ago, I uploaded a video modding my Boss GE-7 equalizer to change the op amps and reduce the noise. At the time, I didn't really think much about it. I had just started this channel. I really wasn't planning on doing many videos at all. But I had just bought this GE-7 just for my own purpose. And as I do with most of the pedals that I buy, I decided to mod it and tinker around with it. So I just made a simple video just going through the process of what I did. That video has gotten quite a bit of views, nothing like I had imagined, and I've gotten a lot of questions and comments regarding that video. And one of the comments that I got quite a bit was, are these pedals that I modded available for purchase? And obviously I didn't really think I was going to sell these. I just bought one for myself and that was the mod. But in the past year I've really gotten a lot of questions and comments of people asking if they could somehow buy this pedal. And so sort of as a testing of the waters, I'm going to put one modded GE-7 up on Reverb. But there's several issues regarding making this constantly available, and one is that the new G7s are surface mount and therefore cannot be modded that easily, and it's pretty much not an option. So what I have to do is I have to look for used G7s, and preferably I want to find some that are clean, so I don't have to sell someone a beat up broken G7, although it has been modded by me. So the problem of finding a good clean non-surface mount G7 used is going to be a little bit difficult, but for now I just have one available. It's this guy, and it's a you'll probably be able to see more in the Reverb listing, but it's a made in Taiwan version. But I opened it up and it's pretty much, and even from the serial number, it's an early Taiwan version, meaning that the layout of the circuit board and most of the components are very similar to the made in Japan version. So the op amps were the same. It even has a JRC 4558 in there, but the op amps that cause the noise are the Sharp branded 022s, or in this case there are 9 022s, but anyway, they're pretty much the same op amp. So this is going to be available. If you're watching this video, I don't know when you'll be watching this video, it might not be there, but all the links will be in the description box below, so if you're interested, please take a look at that. And even if this sells, I will try to keep more available if people do actually want to buy these. Okay, so that was part one of the video, and in part two I want to talk about what I did with this mod. It's essentially the same mod that I did in the video a year ago, but since then I was reading some literature from JRC. The company that makes the op amps, and they were claiming that they have an op amp called the 2114. I'll try to put a picture up here. The 2114, and they were claiming that that was an improved version of the 5532. Okay, and so in the previous mod I used the 5532, which seems to be a very popular op amp to use in a modded G7. And so the 2114s are just slightly expensive compared to the 5532s. And my guess is that what they were claiming in the literature is more for hi-fi audio and that if you're into hi-fi audio and if you're using this op amp in a hi-fi amplifier, then you might notice a slight difference or a slight improvement in audio quality or noise floor or whatever. But for the purpose of modding a GE-7, I'm not sure that this op amp is going to make a big difference. And I was just curious, so I figured, well, let's give it a shot. So this one that I'm listing on Reverb has the 2114s in it. Everything else is the same as far as the mods go. So the 3 green electrolytic capacitors are the same. It's just the op amps. So in the next part of the video, there's going to be a shootout between the stock version of this pedal before I modded it against the GE-7 that I modded a year ago with the 5532s. And then after I do the mod, I'm going to shoot out this guy with the 2114s against the modded version with the 5532s. So anyway, I just wanted to compare the noise and to see if there is an improvement with the 2114s strictly regarding the noise floor. So that's about it. Again, please comment your thoughts, and if you have any more questions, please comment those as well. And let's just go into the shootout and see what happens. Okay, so that was a comparison between 2 modded G7s, one using the 2114 op amp, and then the other, the one that I did a year ago, using the 5532s. I used extreme knob settings like I've done in the past, and again, this is not really a practical way to use this pedal, I know, but just to really squeeze out any differences between the two op amps and their noise floors. And to be honest, I don't really think there is a difference between these two op amps in their use as an op amp for the G7. Again, if it was in hi-fi use, maybe there will be a difference, but as far as using these to mod your G7, I don't really think there's a big difference. I think you can pretty much use either one of these and be absolutely fine. And I'm sure there are plenty of other op amps that you can use as well to reduce the noise floor. And so those are my thoughts. I'd love to hear what you all think. Please share your thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching.